Hey, what's up, guys? Mike here, and I'm just trying to get some stuff accomplished before I have to go to work. I did get my interview with the president of the Jaycees, Sandy, taken care of, and that went great, and I thank her again for the opportunity to collaborate with Jaycees and upload their content this weekend. I hope you guys get to check it out. I will have pictures uploaded to the Being a Better Human Facebook page, and also check out their stuff on their Facebook page. And I will see you guys soon. So I guess I will leave you with the video. Please remember to hit that like button if you enjoy this content, if you like my message, and subscribe so you can see more, and share it if you know anybody that could find it useful. Alright guys, take care, and we'll see you later. Hello and good afternoon, everybody. Mike here from Being a Better Human, and I have with me today a very special guest. This is Sandy from Jaycees, and we're going to talk about the kindness rally and the organization as a whole and get a little information. So here we go. First off, can you describe to everyone what the Jaycees are?
They're a leadership organization for young, like-minded people that are looking to do some good in the community and even further out and better themselves. We have an age range from 21 to 40, but anyone can be a part of us and help us out. There's just some benefits for those that are within that age range.
Okay. How long have the Jaycees been around?
They were established in 1954. Here in Cadillac.
Are the Jaycees like a local thing, or are they throughout the state?
Jaycees are not just local. We're statewide, we're national, we're international. There's what we call districts throughout the state. There's chapters just all over, and anyone can open a chapter in their area if they feel it's going to benefit them in any way.
So if I were to move to another town and they were lacking,
yes.
How would I do that though?
You would talk to the state, the Michigan Jaycees, or JCI Michigan is how you would find them and reach out to them, and they can give you all the materials that are needed. A lot of times you would talk to your individuals within that age range to see the interest in that, and then go from there.
Oh, well, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yep.
How long have you been a JC, and what brought you to the organization in the first place?
I joined in 2010. It was probably a couple years prior that I was asked to volunteer at an event by Holly Olson, and went there, met everybody, volunteered, had fun, because I was not a social person, so it took me a lot of talking to myself into actually going and helping out and stuff. So I went and had a good time, and I felt comfortable. It did take me a little bit more to get the courage to go and do it again, but once I did and met everybody and then learned more about what they actually did, it hooked me. So where I was like, okay, yeah, cool.
Right on. So why the Jaycees and not a different group in the community, just because of who you knew?
Yeah, Holly got me into it, and it was a lot of people my age that were like-minded, and that I wanted to push myself to be in getting myself out there. I actually never really heard about any other organizations till I joined. Like, I didn't realize how many there are out there until I joined, and then because we've worked with a lot of them in and out throughout the community. So
I've had that similar thing happen now that I started the channel and reaching out and trying to find out, put the feelers out in the community, and finding out that there's way more organizations than what I knew in the first place. So what separates the Jaycees from some of the other organizations?
All organizations are great and stuff. We do focus on like those that are 21 to 40, and if you want to learn to run an event or bring an event to town or surrounding area, we'd be a good group to go through with that and show you the steps on creating something along those lines.
And so what are the terms of membership for Jaycee?
Each chapter is different. We do have dues. You do have to be 21 to 40. It doesn't matter anything else. We love like-minded individuals. Those that are wanting to better themselves, and even those that are a little afraid, because that's how I was.
Right.
And if you're motivated, you get what you put in. So if you're a motivated individual and you want to keep going, and there's chances where you could go on stage at a conference, or go for awards in those things areas, you can do that. If you're someone that likes to stay local and help out and do those sort of things, you can do that. It's whatever you want to put into it. You don't have to be at every single event. I'm one that is pretty much at every single event, but I love it, and I get to meet all sorts of people and connect with so many people, and I just love that. And that was not me when I first joined. I was stay away from people, and people made me nervous.
And when I found out about them later, and I found out about the age group, but you said that it's still a good idea, even at 36, 37, to join in, because you can still get a lot out of it.
Yeah, and even though if you're over 40, we still invite people to come and hang out with us. It just, that age range, you're not going to be able to be more involved with the state stuff that they do. There's different degrees and things, which is like a program that we have. You're just not able to benefit from those sort of things, but you can still help and work with us, and still grow by just being involved. And it doesn't even matter what your age is, because we have a lot of individuals that never heard of us, and they're past 40, and they're like, hey, can I still be involved? And we're like, yeah. So we have great people that are still involved.
I think that kind of goes with any civil organization. Mm-hmm. The more people, the better. It doesn't matter if you're of age or a member or not. Everybody can always use more help. So.
Yeah.
All right. What's one of the greatest adventures that you've had as a Jaycee, or one of your proudest accomplishments as a Jaycee?
That's hard. I think one of the things that I love seeing, we do Coats for Kids, and I've watched us, go out, work our butts off, raising money throughout the year at all these little individual things that we do, and then go and buy the coats, and then we usually wrap them. It's been different year to year. The last few years we've wrapped them and then put on a little thing and had Mr. and Mrs. Claus there to do stories, or somebody to do stories. We do cookies, milk, those sort of things, and hand them out to those individuals that need them. And I've seen kids super excited over the coats that they get, or the hats or gloves or whatever we are available to donate that year or buy. Right. And it is one thing that I love seeing is the kids, they're excited over a coat, and it's awesome, and that makes me feel like, okay, yeah, we're doing the right thing, and it's awesome.
I know for me, doing stuff like what I have with the channel, being able to go out and help somebody else has been more uplifting for me than any type of trip to the gym or meditation. And I do love going to the gym. It always makes me feel better, but it's just so powerful to help someone else.
And another thing is watching members that come in kind of like I was, and watching them grow too. That stepping stone of they were nice, shy, didn't talk, and then now they're going out and running stuff and going and talking to the city and talking to the state, and they're going out there and making a difference all on their own without a guidance or wanting that shadow. And I was always one that I wanted somebody right next to me to kind of comfort me, but now I can actually go out and do individual stuff. There's some stuff that I'm still not great at, like interviewing, but I can go out there and make a phone call to the city, or make a phone call to the county if I need to, and say, hey, can we get this, or want to meet up and let's talk about what we want to do. And it's a lot easier now.
That kind of a building block for your confidence going into that too. If you're starting new, or you've done some projects but you don't have the practice, you don't have the confidence or even know where to go. So being able to navigate helps get things done more efficiently. If you're starting back farther, and you got to go through all the steps to get something accomplished. It's a whole lot easier when you're halfway there already.
Yeah, yep, and connections. Like, there's a lot of connections that I didn't even realize, and how to get there, and where to go, and who might be better at getting us this information over the other.
Right.
And it's a lot of learning, but it's really cool to know. And I mean, it's carried over into my work, and it's carried over into so many other aspects of my life that just isn't just Jaycees.
So what is the Kindness Rally?
The Kindness Rally is geared towards one day, and we're for 4 hours, noon to 4, and it's groups and teams and individuals going and doing acts of kindness throughout town, throughout the state. I believe there's even, and I'm not 100%, there's one, I think, in Australia that's picked up a team. I was just watching the announcements, and they're not sticking with me right now, but there's one that's out of state, way out of the United States, and there's some in the United States that are picking this up. So it's not just Michigan and not just local, it's all over.
So where did the first idea about the Kindness Rally come from? Who started it?
Redford and Susan. She is a big facilitator of getting this going, and she's one that I've been in contact with, and everyone's been in contact with as she's trying to get this to grow even bigger than just being local for her, and then statewide, and then and all that. So that she is the one.
But it's kind of cool that now that this is going internationally, it actually started in Michigan, the first Jaycee chapter to do it. That's awesome. I think that's really cool. That's cool. So what is its purpose? Just to get people out? Or?
Get people out and about, start people to, think about what they do, or maybe not even think about what they do, just open the door for somebody, help somebody you see struggling with groceries, help them out. Offer a hand, that sort of thing. And it's not just going and buying somebody's food or anything. It's just the small acts that you can do. Say, hey, you look great today, or write kind words anywhere, and just maybe somebody walking by and seeing that, gives them a smile because they've had a bad day. It just, it's something that we're doing this on one day, but it's something that should carry over all the time.
It doesn't cost anything for a person to be kind to another person.
Exactly. So, yeah.
But you guys are funding some stuff with this. So what kind of things did the Jaycees have to purchase to help with this?
Yeah. It's just basically your supplies that we're going to have. Like, for an example, we're going to have sticky notes, so people can sticky note stuff, messages, that sort of thing, as an example. I don't want to say everything we buy, but that is one example. And a lot of stuff we did actually already have for other events and stuff that we've done. So luckily we didn't have to put a lot out of pocket. We did want to buy T-shirts. Pretty much all the teams all over chose the color they're going with. They have the Kindness Rally logo that's going to be on the front of the shirt, and then that way they're wearing them out in public and saying who they're with and what they're doing in that.
A little more community awareness of what's going on.
Yep.
Draw attention. So who can participate in this?
Anyone can participate. We did establish we're only doing 8 teams this year, so we get a glimpse of how this is going to work for us. Next year, we're going to probably do some fundraising focus on this if all turns out good this year, and hopefully go even bigger than 8 teams. But anyone can establish a team. We were doing teams of 4 to 5 people. If they had younger kids, we did let them have 6, just because of younger kids and all that. It's a little harder to divide your team.
Right.
So we do have a few teams with 6, but they do have the younger kids on their teams.
And everybody's already registered, so they could get their shirts and stuff. But for next year, whoever wanted to participate, they just look for the bulletin.
Yep, and we'll be told a date that's going to happen, and we'll figure out a team. We'll see what we have, because we got to put the shirts together. We're putting together the packets that each team's going to get, and all the stuff that's in them. So, you know, we need to know by a certain time, and that way we can get the materials ready to be ready for Saturday.
Right. So where can everybody like check in and see everybody's efforts for this?
If you do the hashtags, there's going to be some hashtags. We'll share them on our event page as they go, but it should be, and hopefully I get this right, hashtag kindness rally. That's one of the things that will be hashtagged. So if you click on that, you'll actually see all the stuff that's going through, and not just locally. You'll see everybody else's. It should be hashtag the kindness rally, and then a lot of times, you know how you take a picture of what you're doing, you'll have that hashtag along with your team's hashtag, along with, you know, what you're doing for that hashtag. So, you know, we'll try and put a list out, but if you at least do the hashtag the kindness rally, you're going to see everything that should be going on, like I said, not just locally, but
so that'll be visible on Facebook and Instagram. And,
should be, yes.
Yeah. So what challenges do you think you're going to encounter or have encountered already to make this event kind of happen?
We haven't encountered too many things. It's nailing down, you know, teams by a certain date so you can order the T-shirts, you know, and trying to gauge how much time we need to make sure the T-shirts are made prior to. But we ended up with plenty of time. They're already ready, so that's awesome. There's a couple supplies that I'm looking for that I can't find locally. So it's something, so I'm tweaking that in a way so it works for us. So, I mean, those are the only things. Other than that, the communication's been good. Tonight I'm emailing the teams on where exactly to meet and a few other stuff that we need to do. But so far, so good. We won't know till the day of, usually.
Right.
So, and I don't see anything really being a big bother unless it's like downpouring and, you know, the weather. So that's going to be probably our biggest thing is if it's beautiful out, I mean, no problems usually. But if it's downpour, that's going to, you know, slow a little bit down, but it, you know, we're still going to go with it. You know, you just have to get a little creative.
Right. So what do you feel would just make this a success for you? What would be your proud moment for being
I think all those involved and, you know, just enjoying themselves and wanting and excited and wanting to do it again next year. And outside of that, people seeing what we're doing and coming and asking us about it and saying, oh, that's so awesome. And then wanting, you know, like kind of like it spreads, you know, that kindness, like, oh my gosh, you know, that's a great idea. And then they want to go out and, you know, be a part of it again or be a part of that, even without it just being on a certain day, you know. Just everyone be kind to each other and, you know, enjoy the days that we have, and especially, you know, and the people that you're around. And just smile. All
right. Well, thank you very much, Sandy,
no
for
problem.
your time. All right, there you have it, guys. I think we covered the bullet points pretty well. It was great to be a part of this with Sandy and the Jaycees, and we hope to see you out. And if you find this content helpful, if you liked it, please hit that like button. Subscribe for more content like this. Don't forget to check out the Jaycees. I'll have all their information down in the description below. In closing, remember, guys, reaching out and being part of something bigger is essential to being a better human. I'll see you next time. Take care. So, should we make a blooper reel? No?